How is New Orleans for you? What's it like being you walking around New Orleans, man? What was that?
It was great. It was so much fun. So we, Amazon and our crew kind of had a presence out there. So it was a lot of fun just getting to hang out with not just kind of the on-screen people, but the behind-the-scene talent. Some people well, Mirror and Spoon and Betsy and the gang. A couple activities here or there. And then it was like every single night, you try to get to bed by 11, midnight at the latest, and all of a sudden you walk into the hotel and there's somebody you hadn't seen forever in the lobby, and next thing you know, they're flicking the lights. It's 2:30, and you're like, oh my God. And then you get up and you do the same thing the next night. But that's Super Bowl. That's New Orleans. So I had a great time. It was awesome.
Who'd you run into? Who was your favorite run-in, Ryan?
Oh, my favorite run-in. I didn't get to see you, Rich, unfortunately.
I appreciate that.
I think you went to Rayos, did you not?
I did indeed. Yes, sir. I did on Thursday night.
So the pop-up at Rayos, which was in the warehouse district, two people that were next to me at the table next to me, Pete Davidson and Kevin Costner.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well, all right.
I didn't get to talk to Pete, but I was trying to find an in. How am I going to get to talk to Kevin?
Yes.
Or Mr. Costner, if you will.
Yes, sir.
Well, the appetizers come. As you know, they serve appetizers first, and then they're going to bring the entrees and everything else. So appetizers are coming. There's only two people at our table, so we're wondering if we could eat all of them or we have to leave some. But very good. Kevin Costner puts his coat on and gets up. I think he's leaving. This might be my only chance. What do I do? He starts walking towards me. Oh, my God, what do I do? I'm looking straight forward. He just kind of gives a little shoulder brush to me, a little shoulder brush to acknowledge, to say, hey, I know who you are. Nice seeing you. I'm stunned for 5 seconds, trying not to react, to play it cool. And then all my Amazon people are at the next table, just fist pumping and going crazy. Like, how do you know Kevin Costner? I don't. I love Tin Cup, but I don't know Kevin Costner. And so I thought that was it. I thought that was the interaction. But then it gets better, Rich. He sits back down at the table, and we make eye contact. I panic completely. Don't know what to do. So I just put up the peace sign. Just cool. No balloon. And he gives me the finger gun. He starts shooting me, like waist high from the hip, shooting me with the finger gun. My Super Bowl week is made. There's nothing else that can top that. I got finger gunned by Kevin Costner.
Finger gunned by Costner.
Well, I mean, and then the shoulder rub was obviously the gateway that started the whole thing off. And that was it? You never conversed with the man? You never conversed with him?
No. So then I, very, very slyly, got up and walked to the other side of the table as if I were going to cut a meatball, and turned around. Oh, hey, Kevin. And we got into about a 5-minute conversation.
Hey.
Wow, smooth.
Yeah, it was not smooth, but I thought it was smooth in my mind. But I think it's funny. The thing that you realize, I played, but also now the Thursday night football thing is people love watching football. So unfortunately, I'm unavoidable sometimes in terms of the pre-half post. So he knew who I was. I've been watching this guy since I was a kid. And the fact that he could acknowledge and know who I was kind of cool. And we got to have a 5-minute conversation.
Did you fanboy him at all? Ask him anything about his...
Pretty one-sided, I'm not going to lie. He was talking to me, and I was just taking it in,
Fantastic. Ryan, this is your new lot in life, man.
I don't know.
This is your new lot in life. Elliot Ness is going to know you. The governor of Montana is going to know you. Like this is going to happen, Ryan. This is fantastic.
Yeah, John maybe. Yeah.
Did you give him any tips about who's going to win the Super Bowl? Did you give him one of those?
We didn't get that far. Unfortunately, after that, I had to brush him off. I had to talk to Joe Montana for a few. One of those nights, just one of those nights.
That is so funny, man. Like you never know who's going to be next in this whole conversation line. I love it. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.